Dumbbells are one of the oldest and most popular methods of strength and resistance training, offering an incredible amount of versatility and variety. Here are some simple circuit ideas for a full body workout, covering the basic functional movements of push, pull, squat, and hinge. Let's get started. I'm going to start things off with our bench press. That's going to focus on our chest, triceps, and shoulders. Getting into the exercise, we want to place the dumbbells up on top of our thighs. We're going to rock back, plant our feet, and then press the dumbbells straight up, rotate once they're over your head. That's going to keep you nice and safe as you're getting into the exercise. From there, you're going to pull the dumbbell down just past the shoulder line and then press up through the knuckles up over your head. You want to think about keeping your feet planted, squeeze glutes, squeeze shoulder blades to give yourself that nice solid base. Once you're done, you're going to rotate the dumbbells, bring them down, place them on top of your thighs, and rock back up. See that from the side. That's going to keep you nice and safe getting out of the exercise. Our kneeling row is going to focus on our lats, shoulders, and biceps. We're going to start off by bringing that leg out nice and wide, get those hips flat, pinch those shoulder blades together, keep the upper back flat. As we row the elbow back and then place it down at the end of your arm. Think about coming through that full range of motion, going all the way up, all the way down, but not adding any rotation to it. See it from the other side. Again, I like that leg nice and wide so that my hips can be flat. I have that nice solid base. What that also does is create a negative space for me to drop the dumbbell down, and that requires me to keep my core nice and active. Now let's see what happens if you don't keep your core active. Something to watch out for is the rotation of the torso, which puts stress on the joints and the back. Yes, the dumbbell is going up and down, but the exercise is not targeting our lats. So do your best to keep your back flat throughout and just come to the end of the arm. Our goblet squat is a great way to add resistance to our regular body or air squat. First thing we want to talk about is how to get into the squat safely. Not like this. That puts a lot of stress in my lower back. What I want to do instead is place the dumbbell on top of the bench, put my foot up on the bench, place the dumbbell up on my thigh, and then that'll allow me to put the heels of my palms underneath the lip of the dumbbell. From there, I'm going to proceed with the regular squat form of elbows going down toward knees and keeping my knees behind my toes. The reason I like holding it between my palm heels, that allows me to keep my lats engaged, supporting it, as opposed to if I were holding it by the handle, which is going to put more stress on my traps and my shoulders. When I'm done, just go ahead and rock it in your hands and set it down. My seated overhead press is going to target my shoulders and my triceps. I'm going to start off, I'm going to take the dumbbells, set them up on top of my thighs, plant my feet, bring the dumbbells up over my shoulders, open the barn doors, and then press up overhead. Again, I'm going to think about keep my feet nice and flat, keep my quads engaged, abs nice and tight. I'm pulling my elbows down just past the shoulder line as I press up through the knuckles. That's going to activate the triceps. Once I'm done, I'm going to bring my arms in, set them on top of my thighs, and set it down. I'm going to show you a couple different curl variations here. First can be our concentration curl. You're going to set down, you're going to place the elbow right on the inside of your thigh, and then you're going to curl your palm heel up toward your shoulder. Bracing yourself with your other hand, keep your whole body nice and stable and support that bicep motion. One of the things we want to avoid is the curling of the wrist. See there, where it's curling up. Think about bringing the bottom of your palm, the palm heel, up toward your shoulder. That'll keep the wrist nice and neutral. If at some point you start to fatigue, you can offer yourself a little bit of support with the other hand, kind of an idea of self-spot. Your hammer curls You'll start standing and then bring one dumbbell up over the shoulder, showing the bottom of the dumbbell to the mirror, while the other arm goes up and down in opposition. We want to try and keep our core nice and engaged so we're not swinging so much as we are bringing one dumbbell up while the other one is going down. Our single leg deadlift is going to target our glutes and hamstrings, as well as offering an opportunity to work on some single leg stability. Basically, we want to focus on bringing our leg up and back, and that's going to tip us over so that the weights go down. The focus is on the leg leading the lift. So imagine I tied a string around your ankle and I was pulling it up and back, and then that's what's tipping you forward. We want to focus on keeping the shoulder blades nice and engaged so that we're supporting the weight. One of the compensations we want to avoid is this kind of umbrella where the upper body is collapsing and the leg is no longer doing the lift. Again, think about reaching back and up, and then the weight just follows as it goes down. You can also do a single arm variation. You can do it with no weight at all. And you can also do it with your arms extended overhead. The Bulgarian split squat also targets the glutes and hamstrings while offering a nice challenge for single leg stability. Hold the dumbbell between your palm heels, just like with the goblet squat. Put one foot on the bench and hop the front foot out, sinking back into the hips so that the front shin stays more or less vertical. The back foot can be either shoelaces down, as seen here, or up on the ball of your feet, whichever feels more stable. So that's your basic circuit, allowing you to safely push, pull, squat, and hinge. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great workout.